Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay where I find undervalued items and I sell them for a profit. In today's video, I'm going to go over the weekend sales, letting you know where I sourced the item from, what I paid for the item, and what the item sold for. So let's jump in and take a look. Today is Tuesday, February 7th, and we have 4 orders going out today. First order we have going out is a set of these. First order we have going out is 2 of these Narup away. This is an RA item, paid $5 for each of these, so cost of goods into these is $10. These sold for $33.95, and they are going free shipping. This, all I do is put this into a poly bag, and it goes out at an 8-ounce rate. Next item going out, thrift store item. It's this PS4 South Park, the Fractured But Whole game. It is complete. Paid $2 at my local thrift store. Thought it might be worth more, but I'm finding out that a lot of PS4 games really don't sell for all that much. This sold for $7.08 and the buyer is paying $5.05 in shipping. Now this next item is a really good item. I did pick this up at my local thrift store. I'm only into it for $2. It's this Dyson V6 Fluffy Soft Roller Hardwood Cleaner Head. It is brand new, so I put new open box. Just listed this over the weekend. This sold for $53.36 and the buyer is paying $8.22 in shipping. So next item going out, you seen me sell one of these a week or so ago. It's this vintage Revere 8 range 8mm movie camera, model 81. Now with this one, I did have the box. Picked both of these up at an estate sale. Paid way too much for these. I was into them for $5 each. This one I got a little bit more because it's got the box with it. You can see it in there. This sold for $17.76 and the buyer is paying $11.70 in shipping. Today is Wednesday, February 8th, and we have 3 orders going out today. First order we have going out is a thrift store item. I'm into this for 50 cents. It's this Incredibles, it's Disney Pixar, Incredible 2, Jack attacks doll with lights and sound. Turn that off. And when I did this, I also did a video with this. And if you're not familiar, but now eBay, not only do they allow you up to 24 photos, but they also allow you to include a short video clip of the item. As you can see up here, okay, go back to the listing. So again, I'm into this for 50 cents. This sold for $23.10 and the buyer is paying $7.95 in shipping. Now I have another one of these, which I did on a separate listing, as you can see here, but I decided to list these individually because they were all unique and had unique flaws. Like on this one here, you see how it's got this line here, and this one didn't. But this one here actually had some scratches right up through here. Hey, quiet. Right up through here with some paint. So that's why I did 2 separate individual listings. They both sold for $23.10. Now this buyer paid $9.58 in shipping. The reason the difference in the shipping is it all depends on where it's shipping to, because I do calculated shipping. Last item going out, an item I picked up at a thrift store. I did do a video of it. If I remember, I'll post it up here. It's this Precious Moments Noel Christmas doll collection in stocking. It does date back to 1995, and I was able to identify the number of 1073. Now on these, the dolls actually come out of the stocking, but it's got like a little clip on, so I don't want to break it. So into these for $3 each. I believe I picked up 7 or 8 of these. They were all different, so I did 7 or 8 different listings. This sold for $17.76, and the buyer is paying $8.22 in shipping. Hello everyone. Today is Thursday, February 9th, and we have 3 orders going out today. So I decided to bring you over to the packing table and show you packing. And I'll go ahead and talk about the items. So the first thing we have going out is this King James Holy Bible. It is a Thomas Nelson 2001. Didn't pay anything for this at my local thrift store. This sold for $13.01, and the buyer is paying $4.35 in shipping. So a lot of times with items, I have a clear poly bag here. I'll go ahead and just stick it in a clear poly bag. Just helps protect it from the elements. And since this is going out medium mail, it really doesn't matter. I can use a box, or I'll go ahead and put it in a box. It'll help protect it better. So we've got a little over 8, so I'll use a 10 by 7 by 4 box. We'll grab a piece of packing paper. Okay, see how this is much larger. I'll go ahead and cut the box down. Take this out. What that does is it prevents me to having to use a lot of void fill in there. So we've got one of our cards. I don't know if you can hear upstairs, my grandkids are running around. Okay, we got that at, let's say 1.8. We know it's a 10 by 7 by 2 inches probably. A little larger, we'll just say 3. Okay, this is easy. This right here is the body glove. Picked this up on RA, only paid $1 for it. And already sold 3, I have 1 left. These are so easy to pack. under 4 ounces, so we'll say 4 ounces. Throw that away. Next thing is we've got this Mario Kart and the wheel. I decided to go ahead and lock these together. And if I can remember, I'll insert a clip right here showing you when I was listing these just by itself, but I decided to go ahead and lot up one of the steering wheels with it. So what I'll do is in here, I usually keep a little bit of glass cleaner. Go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Now these I actually picked up a lot at my local thrift store. The whole box I was into for just $6. It had a Wii in there. It had 2 Mario Karts and 2 of the wheels. One was sealed, one was open. I've already sold the sealed one. That one sold pretty well. This sold for $34.76, and the buyer is paying $7.64 in shipping. So with this, I'm going to use a 10 by 7 by 4 box, and I might cut it down, I might not, we'll see. I don't want any glare, so we might have to do it this way. Still getting glare. And take it out of this. Always like to put a piece. This is what you have to do sometimes so that you don't get a glare. Let's put it back up here again. Try raising the light up a little bit. First take some of the glare off. Put this down. Make sure the game's in there. It is. There we go. Now again, we're going to get our little postie. This was on a thrift store lot. Wheel in. Get one of our cards that I paid $6 for. And all I do on here is I just put thank you. And we're going to ship it in a 10 by 7 by 4. Okay. And rather than cutting down, we'll just throw another piece of paper. This is over £1, so what I will probably end up doing with this is actually switching it to a priority box. But that's fine for now. I'll actually go ahead and with the packing and everything like that, it's going to be about 1. I'll add on this 4. So we'll say 1.4 ounces. Today is Friday, February 10th, and we have 3 orders going out today. First order we have going out, it's an item I picked up at my local thrift store. I had bought a box of this fibergraph. Sold almost all of it off. I've got 2 pieces left. I got some of the smaller coffee cups, and I've got the salt and pepper shaker. Other than that, we've sold all of that stuff off. If I can remember, I'll do a breakdown of all those sales and what $6 made us. So for today, we've got a set of these 2. Put fibergraph heritage white tall coffee cups, teacups, Castle Mark USA, and as you can see on here, it is stamped on the bottom. These sold for $11.27, and the buyer is paying $11.63 in shipping. Next order, next item, another thrift store item. I originally seen this and I put it back. The next time I went back to the thrift store, I actually picked it up because I looked up comps on this thing and I couldn't believe it. I'm into this for $3. It's this Pampered Chef jar opener. I put new in box, put number 2677, white and gray handled, white and gray. It's either a handheld or you can actually mount it, and it's got the screws in there as well. This sold for $23.45, and the buyer is paying $5.65 in shipping. These are the type of things you want to look for when out sourcing. Very small and very profitable. All I'm going to do with this is just put this into a padded envelope. Another thrift store item. This happens to be a set of these croquet home. I had bought like a milk crate full of all these vintage croquet magazines. Been sitting on it for a while. finally went through them and lotted them into different sets. Paid $20 for that entire crate. And I believe there was close to 200 magazines in it, these smaller ones. So this is the first order that went out. This sold for $50.36, and the buyer is paying $6.45 in shipping. Now, with normal magazines, newer ones, you can't ship out medium mail, but since these are vintage, you can ship these out medium mail. First item going out is an RA item. These Narup away, I lotted 2 of these together. I'm into these for $5 each, so cost of goods is $10. These sold for $28.52, and they are going free shipping. Next item going out, thrift store item. I had bought a complete set. It was brand new in the box. It was all dusty. I had to clean them all. Decided to lot them into sets of 4s. So, lotted 4 of these cereal bowls together. They are the Home Trends. These sold for $17.60, and the buyer is paying $12.27 in shipping. This next item is a thrift store item. I allotted 2. The other one's in here, if I can get it out. There we go. So I've got 2 of these, and in the description, I put vintage Tupperware, green crisp, lettuce keeper bowl seal. I put the 1424 and the 679 and 681. So these did have, and this is real important with dealing with the lettuce keepers, is this little piece here that you stick the lettuce onto and put it in. Now these alone, you can sell these for around $7 to $8 each. So I could have split this up into smaller lots and made more money, but I've got a lot of stuff in my death pile and I just want to get it gone. So into both of these for $5. These sold for $24.32, and the buyer is paying $8.22 in shipping. Now this next buyer actually bought 2 items. They bought the Lighthouse Nautical Theme Home Trends dinner plates, a set of 4. And they also bought the salad/dessert plates for the same set. Now the set of 4 plates, buyer paid $22.64, and they are paying $9.84 in shipping. Now they didn't combine the order together, so the salad plates, they paid $15.92, and they are paying $8.91 in shipping. What I'm probably going to do with these is lot these into one box and probably refund the buyer back some of the shipping. Now the last 2 orders going out, this one is the Children's Bible. It's not in the best condition, but as you can see, it's illustrated with drawings. Got this at my local thrift store for free. This sold for $20.96, and the buyer is paying $5.05 in shipping. Now this last item going out, I have sold one of these already. If you find these, you get them cheap enough. They seem to sell pretty quickly. It's just the attachment kit for the Dirt Devil Model 192. Just see, it fits the handheld. Does have everything in here. I did list it as used, but I did take detailed photos of everything. If you notice up on here, it's got everything in it. Now I can't get it to close. Pick this up at my local thrift store for $3. This sold for $20.96, and the buyer is paying $7.95 in shipping. As you can see, I'm wearing my Chiefs stuff today. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for winning. In case you didn't know, I actually live in Missouri, so I'm a big Chiefs fan. Sorry for you Eagles fans, but it was a very good game. It was very close, nail biter. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This week was a little slower than the previous weeks leading up to Christmas. So are we starting to see a slowdown in eBay? Or This is because I just didn't list that much this weekend. So I hope your sales are going good. If you found some benefit out of this video, give me a thumbs up, helps the channel. Also too, consider subscribing down below and also hit the bell notification. You'll be notified the next time I do a video. Until next time, keep picking. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, February 6th. No, 7th. Today is Wednesday, February 8th. Showing you me. So these are the items we